Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. We are from group 2 and let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Mashita and I'm the first presenter today. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to present. In this presentation, we will discuss about understanding structure and organization of professional texts. I hope this presentation will provide a clear understanding and also open a space for discussion later. Now, let's begin the presentation. Understanding professional text. Definition of professional text. A professional text is a formal type of writing created with the purpose of delivering information, instructions, or decisions in work, academics, or institutional contexts. This kind of text emphasizes clarity, accuracy, and systematic structure, making it easy for readers to understand. Differences between professional text and non-professional text. For the first is purpose. For professional text serves official purposes such as work reports, proposals, or official letters. For non-professional text serves entertainment or personal expression such as short stories, poems, or diaries. The second is language. For professional text uses formal, concise, and objective language. For non-professional text uses free, emotional, and creative language. And the third is structure. For professional text follows a systematic structure like introduction, body, and conclusion. And for non-professional text, not bound by structure, more flexible according to the writer's style. And for the last is context of use. For professional text used in workplaces, academia, business, or government. And for non-professional text used in daily life or for entertainment. Examples of professional text. For the first example is business email, used for official communication between companies. The second example is technical reports, contains data, analysis, and work results. The third example is research proposal, a document outlining plans for a scientific study or project. The fourth example is official letter, such as government's letters, invitations, or decrees. The fifth example is scientific article, published in journals or academic media. Structure of professional text. For the first is introduction. The opening section functions to introduce the content of the text. It generally includes title, concise, clear, and reflective of the content. Abstract or summary, a brief overview of the text, like commonly found in reports or scientific article. Background, the reasons or context behind the writing. Purpose, the main intention of the text. For the second is main body. This is the core section that presents the main discussion. It generally includes method or process, the approach or procedure used in the activity or research. Discussion, the main explanation according to the topic. Data, facts, tables, or graphs that support the discussion. Analysis, interpretation of the results based on the data. The third is conclusion, the final section that summarizes the text. It usually consists of conclusion, a summary of the discussion, recommendations or suggestions, advice for further action, appendices, additional documents if any. And for the last is variations based on the text type. The structure of professional text may vary depending on the type. For example, for business email, there are subject, greeting, main content, closing, and signature. For technical reports, there are title, abstract, introduction, method, result, discussion, conclusion, and appendix. For proposal, there are title, background, objective, methodology, budget, and closing. And for official letter, there are letterhead, date, recipient address, body, closing, and signature.
Hi everyone, I am Nur Aula Ashura. I am the second presenter and I will discuss about organization of professional text. 1. Definition, organization of professional text. Organizing a professional text means arranging idea in a clear and structured way. This makes the text easier to understand, more professional, and useful for the reader. 2. Order of information presentation. In professional writing, the order of presenting information is very important. There are several common patterns. First, chronological orders, arranged by time or sequence of events. Second, problem solution, starting with a problem and then offering solution. Third, cause effect, explaining causes first and then showing the result. 3. Cohesion and coherence. To make a text more connect, we focus on two elements. First, cohesion, which is about using linking words such as therefore, in addition, or on the other hand. Second, coherence, which refers to a logical flow of ideas and smooth transitions between paragraphs. Together, these make the text not only organized but also pleasant to read. 4. Language style. The language style in professional text should be first, formal and objective in professional text. The language must be formal and objective. This means we should avoid words that are too personal, casual, or emotional. Second, clear and concise. Besides being formal, the language should also be clear and concise. Do not be too wordy, go to straight to the point. Third, consistent. The last point is consistency. We need to use the same terms for the same concept to avoid confusing the reader. 5. Consistency of format. There are three aspects of consistency in format. First, headings and subheadings. In professional writing, headings and subheadings are very important because they show the structure of the text. They help readers easily see which part of the text they read, such as introduction, method, result, or conclusion. Second, numbering or bullet. Numbering or bullet points are used to organize lists. They make information easier to read and less confusing. Third, layout and typography. Layout and typography refer to the visual style of the text such as font type, font size, spacing, and margins. Following style guides like IPA, MLA, and Concrete standards ensures that the text look neat, concise, and professional. From this topic, you can understand that professional writing requires clear language, logical structure, and consistent format. I hope this explanation has been useful.
Hello everyone, my name is Inek Madani. Today I will present four material about principle of reading and understanding professional text. The principle of reading and understanding professional text. The first, identify main ideas and details. When we read professional text, the first step is to identify the main ideas and the details. The main idea is the central truth, while the details are the supporting information. To find them, we can look at the title, the headings, or important keywords. The second, skimming and scanning. Next, we use the two techniques, skimming and scanning. Skimming helps us get a general overview of the text, while scanning helps us find specific details. These techniques can save a lot of time in professional reading. The Third, purpose and audience. Finally, we should understand the purpose and the audience of the text. The purpose may be to inform, persuade, or instruct. The audience means who is the text reading for. Knowing this will help us understand the context better. So, those are the simple principles of reading professional text. Identifying my ideas, use skimming and scanning, and always think about purpose and audience. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Walter Meria and I'm from class C. I will explain about the material 6. Number 5, the importance of structure and organization in reading for professional purpose. Structure and organization in professional reading are essential for several key reasons. Facilitates readers' understanding of information. A clear and logical structure is a framework that organizes main ideas and supporting detail systematically. When texts are well organized, readers can easily follow the flow of information without confusion or distraction. Logical sequencing, use of transition, and coherent arrangement help readers comprehend and retain information effectively, making the reading process more efficient and meaningful. Enhance the credibility and professionalism of the reader. A well-structured text reflects the reader's professionalism and commitment. Organized reading with clear sections such as introduction, body, and conclusion in formal language builds the reader's credibility. It signals maturity of the subject and careful preparation, which is highly valued in academic and professional contexts where clarity and reliability of communication are promoted. Serve as a standard for communication in academy and professional words. Structure and organization represent widely accepted standard for effective written communication in both academia and professional settings. Adhering to these standards ensures consistency, making the text predictable and easier to navigate for all readers. This common framework facilitates collaboration, supports clear argumentation, and ensures messages are conveyed accurately and persuasively across different audiences.
At the top, there is the name and then address of the sending company along with the date. Next is the recipient's address to clearly indicate who the letter is for. The subject states the main message. Here it is comparison proposal. The opening greeting shows politeness. The body of the letter explains the purpose, which is to avoid distribution comparison with the product detail, etc. Finally, there is the hope for mutually beneficial partnership and then the sender's official signature. This letter is well organized. It has a letterhead, date, recipient, subject, proposal, contact, and then formal closing, making it clear and then professional. In conclusion, professional texts have distinctive structures according to their types. Understanding these structures helps writers and readers convey and then receive information effectively. Analysis of professional text report, article, and then business letter shows the consistency in format and organization is crucial for professional communication.